Hi Bluecats, and welcome back to Bluecat News Network. You're just hours away from spring break. Heck yeah, I'm Abbigail White and we're glad you're here. This week was a one-act play competition at Midsummer Night's Dream. The show placed well at district. Here's the highlights.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, for ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep the seat on thy eyelid. So wake when I am gone, for now I must to Oberon.
Demetrius made love to Helena and won her soul.
When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Successful stock show season is wrapping up. A lot of students placed well with their animals. Here's Zeke Mayo with more.
Some of our students from Coleman High School went to the 2020 San Antonio Livestock Show. Bailey Diaz and Kelly Hale placed 9th in pigs. Abigail White placed 3rd in pigs. Allie Warlow placed 3rd in steers.
To prepare for this show, I put in a lot of hours after work, where it consisted of walking, washing, weighing, cleaning.
It's the kids working really, really hard over a long periods and amounts of time. Stock showing has wild hours. I mean, we were in line last week. We left the school at 5 p.m. and I was on Friday, and we were all up at the barn until probably like 8 p.m. on Saturday. So we were up for more than 24 hours. A lot of the times you'll walk around and see kids asleep in chairs and things like that. So don't be fooled. They're not lazy. They're just wore out because we have some wild hours, and they put in a lot of work, and it really does show, especially whenever you get that brand or you get that ribbon and you get to make sale. It really is rewarding.
I took my Angus to the 2020 San Antonio Livestock Show, where we placed 3rd. That was my first brand of the year, and it was pretty exciting. I got to go to the sale, and I made $5,000. And if I get lucky, I get some add-ons.
Congratulations and good luck at the next major. I'm Zeke Mayo with B&N.
Last week, the Coleman County Electric Co-op chose students to go to Washington, D.C. Here's Dyson with the details.
Every year, Coleman County Electric Co-op chooses 2 high school students to join the Washington, D.C. Youth Tour. Students submit the paperwork and then prepare for an interview.
They have to go through an interview process, which means that they have to stand in front of 3 judges.
It was had me a little shaky for a little bit, but they were very nice.
Guys, don't be nervous.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
They get to go see every museum up there, the Supreme Courts. They get to walk through all of that. They get to go in front of the White House, the Lincoln Memorials, the Museum of the Bible. I mean, they've got all kinds of different things that they'll go through.
Congratulations to this year's Washington, D.C. trip winners. Michaela and Michelle from Winners and our very own Hagen Hiphill.
I feel like it'll be a great experience for me. Get to meet all different kinds of people. I really just want to see all the monuments. I think that's the biggest part, and the people.
Congratulations, Hagen. I'm Dyson Sowers with B&N.
FCCLA is Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. It's also heavy into competition season. Several students have advanced to state. Jennifer Garza placed 5th in cupcake presentation. Michaela Wise, Charlie Bigham, and Selena Rincon placed 3rd in theirs. We have a whole new set of cheerleaders for next year. Cheer tryouts were last week. Here's Dylan.
Cheer and mascot tryouts were last Wednesday. It was a close call, but only 12 made it. We talked to cheer coach Rainey Taylor and cheerleader Leanna Russell about the cheer process.
To prepare, I just spend time practicing over and over again until I know I've got it, or I just go and tumble and stuff. I think the hardest part would have to be working with everyone and not laughing, and you have to stay on task sometimes and really take things serious.
This year we will only have a varsity, just like last year. We will have 4 to 5 girls cheer at every JV football game, so they'll just do that on a rotation basis. But we will have 12 varsity squad members and 1 mascot. For future tryouts, for the girls, I would just say be confident, smile, have fun. That's what they're looking for, people who are confident in front of their student peers, the student body, and somebody who will actually lead the crowd. It's not just, we try to not just perform, we try to lead the crowd into having more school spirit.
Congratulations to our new cheerleaders as they train this summer for a new school year. I'm Dylan Rogers with the Bluecat News Network.
Every 18-year-old young man must register for the draft. Did you know that, Abigail? I didn't, but it's important. Here's Daniel.
Selective Services requires all 18-year-old males to fill out a form. Here's more from Jet and Mr. Elshai.
One, so there can be a list for our United States government and military to pull from in case of any kind of military emergency.
It's important because you need it for the draft, and to ensure a fair draft, you have to fill it out. If you're 18 to 25 and male, you have to fill it out. It's a law. And if you don't, you can't get student loans and a lot of other things.
So the school helps to remind students to make sure and fill out the card. It comes in the mail, and usually Stock Up, our government teacher, helps to remind seniors to make sure and get that filled out after they turn 18.
There is all you need to know about Selective Service. It is a requirement you cannot ignore.
We need to address a serious subject that affects so many people, the problem of substance abuse. Here's Faith Hoover.
Our community has been battling substance abuse for quite a while now. Here are the consequences and some ways for you or someone you know to resolve the issue.
Having to see that one person that you love so much take abuse of substance and it take control over their whole life and take control of them just really hurts you because you want to help them, you want to do something for them, but you can't. On the other hand, it has affected me positively because I'm able to see what substance abuse has done to somebody. So with having close loved ones that have abused substance, I'm able to see that it has ruined their life, what it has done to their family.
My name is Heath Hemphill, and for the last 12 years, I've been the Coleman County District Attorney. If you're a juvenile under 17 years of age, you're usually given the first chance to prove that you're not going to have any more drug issues. After that time, you can be placed in a placement either in Brownwood or in Abilene, and if those don't work, then you're looking at spending time in a juvenile prison facility, basically.
It can happen just like that, and so I just want them to know that y'all really just need to pay attention as you're growing up and getting older, and just look into things like drugs and alcohol, and be careful what you're doing. Because yes, it may seem fun in all games now, but just like I said, just in a heartbeat, it can turn around your life and change things completely. So I just wanted y'all to know just to be careful and pay attention to what you're doing and just know what these things can do.
Need to get help as soon as possible. Grab a teacher, grab a counselor, grab one of your best friends. I think one of the best things a friend could do for another is to get them help with their problem. I would say that they've got a certain amount of time in their life to get away from it and get out of it. Otherwise, you're looking at three options if you can't. You're looking at living in poverty, living in incarceration, or dying, because you can't do this and go on with substance abuse but for so long that your body can handle it.
So, reconsider before you have to recover. I'm Faith Hoover for Bluecat News Network.
A hard topic to talk about, but it's important. CSPN, weather, and Maxwells are coming right up.
Welcome back to CSPN. I'm Brock Bolden. We'll start with varsity baseball, where they've opened the season 0-2, but they'll look to rebound in the Lakeview tournament today and tomorrow. We'll jump into powerlifting, where we asked regional qualifier Alicia Parks how she trained.
I've just spent more time in the weight room trying to get more reps in and, just trying to make myself better and the best I can be. This past meet, I actually got 400 on squat. I got 200 on bench, and I'm still trying to get my personal record up to 300 on deadlift. Haven't gotten there yet, but we'll get there at regionals. Get in the weight room and try to do as many reps as you can, and just try to not give up, because it's pretty hard.
That's all the time we have for CSPN today. I'm Brock Bolden.
After all the rain we've had this week, we finally get sunshine to start spring break on. A couple of showers are possible on Sunday, but other than that, it's sunny and 70s all next week. Spring is here, and so is spring break, and I'm Autumn Stills with Bluecat News Network.
Maxwells! Yeah! Alrighty! Welcome back to another episode of Maxwells. I'm your host, Matt McCracken, and with me as always is my totally rad co-host, Lenny Hirschberg.
Yes, sir, that's me.
Yeah, we've heard some pigs are in the area, so I guess we're gonna go catch some leprechauns.
Yep, we got our good old Lucky Charms. Let's go set our trap.
Alrighty, let's go.
Yeah, that was kind of scary. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Hey, what are you doing? You don't eat.
It's a good luck charm. You eat some.
No,
Good luck charm. It means we'll get caught in a trap.
Well, you ain't gotta eat it.
Well, if you eat it, you get caught in a trap. All right, that should be good. That should be good. I'm sleeping again. Hey, I'm gonna go check the trap, okay?
Okay. Lenny.
You are slower than.
How did you even get up there?
You don't want to know. Hurry up. Get me down. Get me down.
Man. Oh, come on. How did you?
Hurry up.
All right, hold on. Just 1 second.
Oh, my.
Lenny, how did you get up here?
You don't want to know. Yeah, you don't want to know.
I told you not to be eating them Lucky Charms.
Hey, they're good.
Oh.
You look even worse than you did a while ago. Well, that's compliments, all right? I do appreciate that. Yeah. You still hung up, Lenny. Hold on. Lenny. You're hung up. I know that, you.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was a very unsuccessful leprechaun hunt.
I caught me a big old Lenny, though.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I ain't fat.
Mac and Lenny are certifiable, but we know you love them. And that's the show. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead for daylight savings time. Have a great spring break. See you next time on Bluecat News Network.